After coming off an impressive win off the back of Dragapult, the Miami Paladins are entering Week 6 of the TCL Pokemon Draft League with a record of 5-1, and it's not going to get any easier as we take on One Crash, coach of the LA Lucarios, for week number 6 of the TCL. One Crash's team is very strong with hard hitters like Hisuian Samurott, Raging Bolt, and Latias, strong physical attackers with Scizor, Hisuian Arcanine, Breloom, and even Pokemon like Golurk and even a Namorysterian can be a bit of a problem for my team, and even Hisuian Sneasel and Glaceon can give problems in their own right. However, I feel confident with the team that I did end up building for this matchup. So first up, we are bringing mostly physically defensive Unaware Clefable, which is designed to negate any of his sweepers like Calm Mind Raging Bolt, Calm Mind Latias, and even Calm Mind Namorysterian. With thanks to Unaware, heavy duty boots ensure that I don't take any spikes damage from Hisuian Samurai, and my investment ensures that after I get up a Calm Mind with my Clefable, modest max special attack Raging Bolt can't not 2 KO my Clefable with Thunderbolt even if it is process boosted with booster energy. I have Flamethrower to let me deal with Scizor. They got Scizor on the Switchins, and other than that, Moonblast hits everything for his team for neutral damage, and Moonlight gives me reliable recovery in a pinch. Next up, we are bringing Choice Specs Dragapult. The combination of Draco Meteor and Shadow Ball hits his entire team for neutral surface damage, and I have Thunderbolt here to ensure I can guarantee deal with the Namorysterian, and U-Turn gives me momentum for my team. While I could have opted to just run enough speed to outspeed his fastest Pokemon in Hisuian Sneasel, I went max speed on my Dragapult just in case he decides to bring a max speed Timid and Namorysterian, and after he gets up in agility, he's still slower than my Dragapult, which makes max speed more than reasonable just to ensure I can still outspeed a Namorysterian at +2 and respond with a Thunderbolt. Next up, we have defensive leftovers Thunderysterian with Nasty Plot to boost my overall damage output. Discharge allows me to deal with a Namorous as well as Pokemon like Hisuian Samurai. Sludge Bomb is here specifically to deal with Breloom. And my last move is Dark Pulse, which allows me to deal with both Latias and hit Golurk for super effective damage. My speed investment to guarantee outspeed and max speed Hisuian Samurai, and my HP and defense investment to guarantee take 2 Choice Scarf Ceaseless Edges from Hisuian Samurai after Stealth Rock, and leftovers provides me with extra recovery. Next up, we have physically defensive Flame Body Heatran as a means of checking Pokemon like Scizor and even Hisuian Arcanine in a pinch, and I can threaten both with a combination of either Lava Plume or Earth Power. Flash Cannon gives me a means of 2 KOing a Namorysterian, and if I get the opportunity to, I can also get up my Stealth Rock. I have enough speed to guarantee outspeed a Namorysterian before I can get up in agility, so I can threaten it with a Flash Cannon, and the rest was put into maximizing my HP and defenses for better overall bulk against Pokemon like Scizor. However, it is not my primary switch into Scizor and Hisuian Arcanine, as I am also bringing physically defensive Quaquaval, which is designed to be the main switch into those Pokemon and to get some relative damage via Rocky Helmet, and I can threaten both Hisuian Arcanine with Aqua Step or whittle down Scizor with Close Combat. Rapid Spin's here to remove hazards, remove the spikes that are set by Hisuian Samurai over Ceaseless Edge, and route skipping longevity overall. Lastly, we are bringing the specially defensive Eviolite Hisuian Qwilfish, which is my main way of checking his Pokemon such as Latias, as I can take any hit from Latias with no problem and threaten and put it on a timer with Toxic. Barbarage lets me do damage and potentially snatch fish for poisons against everything that's not named Scizor. Crunch gives me a means of hitting Scizor for relative damage. It 2 KOs both Golurk as well as Latias, depending on its investment. And my last move is Pain Split to get back any recovery versus his team. So, with that out of the way, that's a team for this week. And with that said and done, let's head on over to the battle. Alright guys, here we are with week number 6 of the TCL Draft League, taking on One Crash and his LA Lucarios. Whoops, sorry about that, knocked my microphone over. But he did not bring Raging Bolt, which is actually something I was stressing a little bit about when it came to building this team. So we see Hisuian Samurott, Latias, Scizor, Enamorous, Therian, I kind of figured would come a Suing Arcanine, and we do see the Breloom. Alright, so he didn't bring his Ground in Golurk, and he didn't bring Raging Bolt, so I kind of just want to lead off with Thundurus. It kind of does something against everything against his team, except for if he leads off with the... I think the only bad lead into Thundurus is going to be that Arcanine, because I don't want to risk it being Scarf or something. Arcanine is also his only potential Stealth Rocker, or any form of hazards aside from the Suing and Samurott. So hopefully we do manage to get the W here. Both myself and One Crash, I've been doing pretty well so far. Both of us are coming into his 4-1. So yeah, good luck, have fun to One Crash. Khalifa is the Breloom. I'll take this. The only bad thing about this lead is if it is like Technician, Life Orb, Rock Tomb. I think that's only like the one bad thing, but I do have a good amount of defense on my Thundurus, so I'm just going to click Sludge Bomb immediately. I don't kill, but he doesn't know that. Sorry, so I'm just going to Sludge Bomb off and knock it out. Cool. Alright, don't have to worry about Breloom. So, that's a kill for Thundurus. Beautiful start to the game for me. So I don't have to worry about anything being put to sleep by Spore. So he can go out into Arcanine, potentially. I guess he'd probably think I didn't have Sludge Bomb, maybe. It's a possibility, but I'm not entirely sure. Still have to be worried, though. The Latias as well as the... what's it called? The Arcanine still a huge problem for my team. I do have, like, responses. Ragna is the Arcanine. I don't want to risk it being Scarf Head Smash, so I'm just going to go directly out into my Quaquaval. Don't want to do anything crazy here. He probably thinks I'm like Specs or something, so I don't blame him for that. And he does just go for Stealth Rock. That's fine. So, Stealth Rock, Arcanine. He shouldn't stay in here, fearing the Aqua Step, so I'm just going to Rapid Spin. I'm expecting the Latias to want to come out here. Mona Lisa sounds like the Latias. It's the Enamorus. Okay. Totally okay with that. We do see leftovers on the Enamorus. I have a few plays I can make here. I can go directly into Thundurus on like a Calm Mind or something. So let's just make that play. I'm okay versus a Suing Samurai as long as I have my Quaquaval. And I know that the Arcanine is not like... It could be Scarf Rocks, but it's hard to say. Moonblast immediately does well over half. And I get a free Thunderbolt off here, even if he goes into Latias. That's, I mean, not Thunderbolt, Discharge, my bad. I keep forgetting that I'm not, like, offensive. I'm Discharge on this set, not Thunderbolt. So, we are going to Discharge here. I'm expecting the Latias to want to come out. Sig is the Latias. It's the Scizor. Okay. I do get the para on the Scizor, and that looks like Assault Vest. Judging by the damage it just took, I think that's AV. So I do get to paralyze it, which is good, but the bad news is I don't get to burn it with Heatran. That's like the one bad thing about this turn of events here, but judging by that damage, that's definitely Assault Vest. So what I can do now, I don't want to go Quaquaval. I can instead go into Heatran. I'm expecting him to want to go for knockoff here. So let's see, does he just click knockoff? Yeah, he's going to knock off my leftovers. I'm okay with that. I'm going to get up my own rocks here. Just get some immediate pressure on his team. I'm expecting the Latias to want to come out here. Slash kicks is the Latias. It's the Samurai. Okay. I'm totally okay with that. We'll go back into Quaquaval. Let's get some chip damage on the Samurai here. Aqua Cutters. And he's protective pads. Good to know. And I will immediately go for the close combat here. Even if he goes Latias, I get chip damage. Wendy is the Latias. Alright. So let's see. I don't see an item on the Latias. So it's hard to say what the potential set could be. I do have a play though. I can just go directly into my Quillfish. If he tricks me a Scarf, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine if he tricks me a Scarf. Like, this literally doesn't matter. Miss balls. Okay. And then from here, we'll just go straight for... I could Toxic, in case he decides to stay in. I can also just Crunch immediately to get damage on the Arcanine, too. Yeah, I think I'll make that play. Because even if he goes into Enamorus here, I can just Toxic the following turn, and I don't die to Earth Power. So Ragna comes back out, which is the Arcanine. He is Boots, so that's good to know. And then from here, let's go out into Quaquaval again. So I'm thinking maybe the Latias could potentially be Scarf. Hard to say. He's just gonna Raw Head Smash. Take the Helmet Chip. I'm going to go for the Roost here, as he should go Lottie here. So yeah, he's gonna withdraw. I'm expecting the Latias. Then he goes back into Enamorus. Alright. I think from here, what I can do is... I kind of want to sack Heatran, in a sense. I kind of want to make the Heatran play, and I kind of want to go into Quillfish. Heatran's actually still pretty useful for... let's see. No, it's still pretty good. I don't want Quillfish getting weakened either. Yeah, it sucks. I'll still go Heatran. Like, this seems like a telegraph play here to just click Earth Power. And if he clicks Earth Power, then I lose my Heatran, right? But even if Heatran goes down, I just go out into Thundurus afterwards and click Discharge. He's gonna Calm Mind, though. Okay. I'm totally okay with the Calm Mind play. I kind of wish I kept Heavy Slam on this Heatran, but it's fine. So we are going to Flash Cannon here. This won't kill, but I get enough damage to the point where I can then go out into Thunderous and Discharge. So Heatran goes down. Yeah, I'll go into Thunderous now. Back into Thunderous, and we click Discharge. And Discharge. As he does switch. Goes into Scizor again. We'll go back into Quaquaval. I'm expecting him to go for knockoff. But that's definitely a Sulfest Scizor. Yep, knock off the helmet. And I can freely go for Aqua Step here. I could technically go for close combat, but Aqua Step covers him stacking. Nah, you should just go back into Latias, yeah. And this is still fine too. That was a crit. I don't kill with close combat. I'm not gonna bother. So just make the play back into Quillfish. Again, if he tricks me, that's fine, because Scizor is already weakened to the point where it doesn't really matter. As he goes for Recover. Okay. So now I know he's not Scarf. I mean, he could be Scarf Recover, who knows. Still make the Crunch play again. Like, I'm just getting chip damage on everything, which is like what I really want here. Alright, so he decides to sack off the Scizor, so that's good. Scizor down, that's good for my Clef. So first kill for Hisui and Quillfish. Nice. The Hisui and Samurott could come out here. Yep. I go back into Quaquaval. Sacred Swords. Roost up on the Lottie. Where he goes back into an Amorous. No, he goes Lottie. Actually, I could Barbarage for free now. Like, I can literally go for Barbarage now that Scizor's down. Like, this is a very fast-paced game, and I have not sent out Dragapult one time, or Clef. But yeah, these are, like I said, these plays are very, very telegraphed by both of our ends. But at the same time, it's like, whatever, at this point. Let's go for Dragon Pulse. Makes me think this is probably Soldew on the... It could be Soldew. Because I don't see an item on this. And he goes into Samurott, though. Let's see... No poison. That's alright. I feel like at some point he's gonna like... I want to say he's gonna make like a double at some point, but it's hard to say when that's going to happen. Not really when, but if. But keep spinning. I know he's pads on the Samurott, because he would have taken Rocky Helmet damage from my Quaquaval earlier. So, keep spinning. So we see Recover, Dragon Pulse, Mist Ball. Maybe the fourth move is called Mine? It's hard to say, but I'm still looking really good with my Clefable though, if I'm able to get it in at some point. Keyword is if. Like, I could easily just be going into Clefable right now, but I don't want my win con to get weakened. Dragon Pulses again. We'll Bar Barrage. Like he could go into Arcanine this time, but oh, that is Arcanine. I don't get the poison. I'm okay with that. I also know he's Rockhead. He's not Flash Fire, which is irrelevant right now. So yeah, gets back up the rocks. I mean, it makes the most sense for him to try to keep hazards on my side because he knows my Thundurus is not Boots. He knows my Thundurus isn't Boots. I'm making myself a whole lot weaker now to the... Now, I could make a ballsy play here and go directly into Dragapult on the Recover, but I think it's just safer for me to go directly into Quillfish. Again, the play is telegraphed, but at the same time, though, I'm not really fearing what he has left, considering that I got rid of both the, not really both, but the main switch in the Dragapult. And especially considering that Enamorus has already been weakened by the rest of, by Heatran. So yeah, this is really good for me. So, Bar Barrage again. I don't want to trigger a potential weakness policy on this. I know he keeps switching and going into Arcanine, but at the same time though, or Samurott, like, it's the same thing either way as far as I'm concerned. Again, no poison. Back into Quaquaval. I mean, so far so good. The team has been working. Sacred Swords. Roost up. Go into... back into Lottie. Yeah, he can't go Enamorus because he dies to Aqua Step after Stealth Rock. And the minute he goes into... the minute I lose Quillfish, I just go into my... Actually, no. Yeah, the minute I lose Quillfish, I go into Clefable. I go Clef. I go Clef always. Because it forces an Arcanine. And as long as I have Quaquaval, I'm okay versus Samurott and Arcanine. and I'll save this I'll save this and double into Clef. Just so he really can't spam Mist Ball. Ice Beams. Okay, you recover 3 attacks. Totally fine with me. So there is the Enamorous. Yeah. So this should drop to Moonblast. And I know he's not choiced on the Lottie, so that's a kill for Clef. So Clefable takes down Enamorous. So now all he has left is the Latios, the Arcanine, and this. Which is just going back into Quaquaval. Yeah, whenever Lottie comes back out, I just sack, I'll just sack the Quillfish. I sack Quillfish, bring out Dragapult, and click Shadow Ball. Close combat's my best play here. Yeah, it's my best play always. Because I already got the information that he's not Scarf on this. I already got all the information that I needed. So, sack Quillfish. Sack Quillfish, go Dragapult, click Shadow Ball. That's pretty much the long and short of it. Yeah, but for the most part, Quillfish did its job in getting things chipped. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get 1 poison with the Bar Barrage. That would have made my life a little bit easier. Can't have everything. Can't have everything. But I'm totally fine with that. Actually, I shouldn't risk him being Scarf. Cause now that I think about it... No, he did switch moves. Because he Dragon Pulsed into Ice Beam on my Clef. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah, I'm bugging right now. I'm really bugging. Unless he's like the Ghost Resist Berry. But he's not. Because he's sack Samurott. Yeah. So that's a kill for Dragapult. So it was making me think maybe the Arcanine. No, the Arcanine's Boots. Arcanine is Boots. And I'm assuming you're Kasib Berry. He's not Kasib Berry. So this should drop. Nice, it does. And all he has left is the Arcanine, which is Boots. So Quaquaval should wrap this game up even if Dragapult doesn't take it out with Shadow Ball, which it should at this range. So we Shadow Ball 1 more time. And that should be a 4-0 win for us. And it is. Alright, so Specs Dragapult picking up the late game sweep at the end there. So, GG to One Crash. This was a very fast-paced game. Most of the plays were very, telegraphed on both of our ends, but I felt like we just had to, play to our outs there towards the end. But, yeah. For the most part, everything on my team did its job, all things considered there. I was hoping to get the late game sweep with Clefable going, but Specs Dragapult had other ideas. Shout outs to FizzDef Quackleval just coming in, tanking hits from the Arcanine and the Samurott. And Thunderous Theory set the tone early there with that turn 1 kill on the Breloom. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. We win 4-0. We are now 5-1 on the season, 5-game winning streak. Really nice way as we head into the last 2 weeks of the regular season before playoffs. And yeah, really nice win on our part. GG in one crash. Check them out in the description down below. Check out the coach take part in TCL. And we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed them nonetheless. And until the next time, guys, this is Tone, signing out for now. Peace out.